There is this idea that you are a suspect if you are an immigrant, or if you are from certain parts of the world, or a certain skin tone, or a Muslim. It is no accident that members of the Republican Party accused the first Black president,
to give notice of my intent to raise a question of the privileges of the House. The form of the resolution is as follows.
Hello, today I will tell you about a profitable way to earn cryptocurrency. Exactly in 1 minute, we can earn from 10 to 50% to the amount. The strategy of earning is to buy cryptocurrency on one exchange and sell on another, and the profit we will get thanks to the difference in exchange rates on the exchanges. To begin, we will need to go to the site Binance, buy cryptocurrency, for example Bitcoin, then go to the Dampo's website and sell Bitcoin on it. After that, we withdraw the received money back to Binance. As you can see, initially on Binance I had 4,000 USDT, and after my strategy on the balance of $5,200. And in this way, we can earn many times. The strategy may change, so get in before it's too late.
Recognized.
Censuring Representative Ilhan Omar of Minnesota. Whereas elected members of Congress take an oath to bear true faith and allegiance to the United States without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. Whereas Representative Ilhan Omar took an oath of allegiance to the United States upon becoming a citizen, declaring, I absolutely and entirely renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, potentate, state, or sovereignty, of whom or which I have heretofore been a subject or citizen. Whereas on January 27, 2024, Representative Omar gave remarks at an event in Minneapolis in which she made treasonous statements. Whereas Representative Omar said she has spoken to many Somalians who asked her to intercede for the Somali government by pressuring the United States government into certain actions. Whereas Representative Omar assured the Somalians she spoke to, the U.S. government will only do what Somalians in the U.S. tell them to do. They will do what we want and nothing else. They must follow our orders, and that is how we will safeguard the interest of Somalia. Whereas Representative Omar continued, for as long as I am in U.S. Congress, Somalia will never be in danger. Its waters will not be stolen by Ethiopia or others. Sleep in comfort knowing I am here to protect the interest of Somalia from inside the U.S. system. Whereas George Washington warned in his farewell address of 1796 to guard against the impostures of pretended patriotism, and further declared citizens by birth or choice of a common country, that country has a right to concentrate your affections. The name of American, which belongs to you in your national capacity, must always exalt the just pride of patriotism more than any appellation derived from local discriminations. Whereas these statements by Representative Omar clearly violate the oath she took as an elected member of Congress to defend and protect the United States Constitution. Whereas Representative Omar has exhibited the treasonous tendencies George Washington warned about, and her actions must be condemned by all members of Congress who adhere to the oath they took upon assuming office. And whereas by openly admitting her efforts to advance Somalia's interest using her position as a United States representative, Representative Omar has revealed herself to be a foreign agent acting on behalf of a foreign government. Now, therefore be it resolved that Representative Ilhan Omar of Minnesota be censured. Representative Ilhan Omar forthwith present herself in the well of the House of Representatives for the pronouncement of censure. Representative Ilhan Omar be censured with the public reading of this resolution by the Speaker, and Representative Ilhan Omar be and is hereby removed from the Committee of the Budget and the Committee on Education and the Workforce.
Who seeks recognition on the legislative? Gentleman from California, I think it's the Democrats' turn. Gentleman from California is recognized for 5 minutes.
Mr. Chairman, I have an amendment at the desk.
The gentleman has an amendment at the desk. Clerk will report. I think we're waiting.
Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman. Point of order.
Gentleman from Alabama has reserves a point of order.
Amendment to the amendment in the nature of a substitute to H.R. 288 offered by Mr. Schiff.
Without objection, the amendment will be considered as read. The gentleman from California is recognized for to speak on his amendment.
Thank you, Chairman. My colleagues on the other side of the aisle would have us believe that this bill will bring back power to Congress. But in fact, what it really does is give more power to the judiciary and a Supreme Court that has become a partisan institution with a reactionary social agenda, one that has disregarded decades of precedent and denied millions of Americans the right to reproductive freedom, one that has also taken aim at clear water and clear air protections. And one thing that should be absolutely certain, and that is until the Supreme Court adopts an enforceable code of ethics, they should not be entrusted with even more power. My amendment today is very simple. It would allow Mr. Fitzgerald's bill to apply to courts if and when, and only when, all federal courts have adopted an enforceable code of ethics. A code of ethics for the Supreme Court is badly needed, as we've seen with serious allegations of undisclosed gifts and undisclosed travel and undisclosed lodging and undisclosed payments and benefits or compensation received by justices or their families from individuals and law firms with business before the Supreme Court. A code of ethics is absolutely essential. This amendment, which would require that before these kind of changes go into effect, that all federal courts have a code of ethics, is a small step to dealing with a very large problem at the Supreme Court. In fact, I think term limits on the Supreme Court, in which justices, after an appropriate time, would be required to relocate to the Court of Appeals or the District Court, are also an important reform, and I think the court needs to be expanded, given that the court was packed by Mitch McConnell, depriving a Democratic president.
Hello, today I will tell you about a profitable way to earn cryptocurrency. Exactly in 1 minute, we can earn from 10 to 50% to the amount. The strategy of earning is to buy cryptocurrency on one exchange and sell on another, and the profit we will get thanks to the difference in exchange rates on the exchanges. To begin, we will need to go to the site Binance, buy cryptocurrency, for example, Bitcoin. Then go to the Dampo's website and sell Bitcoin on it. After that, we withdraw the received money back to Binance. As you can see, initially on Binance I had 4,000 USDT, and after my strategy on the balance of $5,200. And in this way, we can earn many times. The strategy may change, so get in before it's too late.
Of an appointment because he said the election was too close, and then